Bonito, ¿no?
Si quieres lo cambiamos. Ah, no, este no.
Solo tienes uno, ¿no?
Sí, el otro. Si quieres hacemos un cambio.
Sí, si quieres.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome after Japan, Indonesia, Australia and Malaysia. The MotoGP World Championship is back in Europe, and what a place to return from the flyaways with the Qatar Airways Grand Prix of Portugal coming from the spectacular Algarve International Circuit. It's an historic weekend, of course, because for the first time since 1949, there is a round 21 in the MotoGP World Championship, which we follow very quickly. Next weekend by round 22 as we return to Valencia to sign off 2025 and start 2026. Three riders joining us for the pre-event press conference here today in Portimao, starting with BK Gresini Racing rider Alex Marquez. What a year it's been for Alex, securing second in the World Championship last time out in Malaysia, behind his brother Marc, of course, and that fantastic third win of the season in the Malaysian Grand Prix for Alex. To Alex's right, we welcome Honda HRC Castrol rider Johann Mir. Johann having a very successful start and finish to the flyaways with a podium in Japan and in Malaysia, and completing today's lineup. While the phrase home hero certainly applies to Prima Pramac Yamaha rider Miguel Oliveira. Miguel, of course, the winner here in 2020 on a day none of us will forget here in Portugal. Gentlemen, welcome to all three of you. We'll start the press conference with you, Alex. Confidence could not really be higher after that amazing weekend for you in Japan, winning the Grand Prix, securing second in the championship. Portimao is a very unique track, a unique challenge. There was a feeling from Thursday in Malaysia you were going to be one of the favourites for the victory. How do you see this weekend, and who do you see as the possible big threats?
Less pressure because nobody said to me that I'm the favorite one, so less pressure. But yeah, part of jokes. I mean, looking forward to start the weekend. Everybody, all the riders want to finish the season in a good way, with a good feeling. So it's the way that we need to approach the weekend, giving our maximum, and especially, you know, after being the runner-up of 25, I can ride again a little bit more free on the bike, making the things in a better way. So I will try my best. It's true that Portimao is quite a challenging track. You know, you need the feeling with the bike to approach that changing elevations, that fast corners, and all that. So we'll try our best, and you know, we'll see where we are or which are our options for Sunday. But starting from Friday in a good way.
Alex, as mentioned, you've had this incredible 2025. You've won Grand Prix, you've won sprints, you've had a whole bunch of front row starts, pole position. 2 rounds remaining. Is there a box left for you to tick? Is there anything else that you'd like to maybe achieve before this season's finished?
Yeah, win 2 more races. No, I mean, start the season in a good way, with a good feeling. This will be the main thing, you know. Starting to prepare the 26 will be these 2 races and the test in Valencia. So it's what we will try to be there, to be solid, to not make mistakes. It's true that we can take some more risk because we don't play for nothing on the championship. Already is everything done. So what we need to do is enjoy the weekend and give our maximum.
And just finally, so much has been made of this historic achievement, the 1-2 in the championship for you and Marc. It's never happened before in history of this sport. When you got home and saw Marc after Malaysia, did you guys talk about it? And what was the conversation? Has it started to sink in finally what you guys have achieved this year?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't celebrate together because we are saving our energy for the day 22nd of November in Cervera, and that will be a big party. So until that day, no party, everything like waiting for that day. But yeah, we speak about it. You know, he was super happy for me. Also, I was super happy for him in Japan. So yeah, for sure will be a big party, a big celebration in Cervera. But at the moment, still 2 races to go, and I need to be focused, and he needs to be focused in his recovery.
Alex, best of luck to you here this weekend in Portugal. We'll come on then to a HRC Qatar rider, Johann Mir. As we mentioned, Johann, the flyaways started and finished brilliantly for you with those podiums in Japan and Malaysia. Portimao, as we just said to Alex, is a very different challenge. But you've had podiums and front rows here before. So is this layout going to suit the current Honda? And do you feel you've got the potential to be in the podium fight once again?
Well, we will see. It's true that the expectations normally on this track I think, are a little bit higher than in Sepang. Sepang normally is historically is a track that we struggle, and we could make a good weekend. So I think that here, why not? Is a special track. We know it's a track that you have a lot of blind corners. You need a lot of confidence to ride on this track. It's tough to make some difference on this track, but we will try. I think our confidence is in the best level possible of the season, and it's important to try to find that consistency that at the moment we are missing. We are able to be fast, but we need to find that consistency in terms of margin, to not being able to it's not possible to attack at 120% all the race. So we have to work a bit on that, try to be a little bit more calm, ride with a bit more margin. That I think will give us more consistency. And this is what I think we have to find in the last two races.
You set me up perfectly for my next question here, Johann, because so many fans have told us after watching you in Sepang how cool it was to watch you with the rear tyre in the air, in braking, sliding, both wheels going into the corners. Just how much are you enjoying racing right now? You can play with the bike, you're obviously riding with confidence. The smile's back on the face after what's been a difficult couple of years.
Yeah, well, yeah, honestly, when you are able to have the option of fighting for something that is worth it, you always give something more, no? And I think it's unconsciously something that is happening to us at the moment, no? We are able to give something more because we are in a good mood. We know that if we make a perfect weekend, we are able to achieve some very good results. And But I hope that the people enjoy it from the outside. I also am enjoying it, but to find that consistency, probably we need to slow a bit down.
Just finally, Johann, I mean, obviously the concessions we know have helped Honda over the last 18 months or so. 19 points over the next two Grand Prix, and Honda will actually go from rank D to C, which means an engine development free, smaller engine allocation, less testing with the race riders. How do you feel about that prospect, and are you confident that Honda can still continue this impressive level of development with fewer concessions?
Yes, why not? I think that if in the future we don't have a concession, it's because we deserve it, no? And that's a bit the reality. I think now we were in a moment that we didn't know what to do to be fast, you know. And now I think we found a little bit that correct line, that road that is very long, but with work and everything, we can even improve our actual package. So I think that we are a bit in the way. It's true that the concessions play a big role in the last years, but you know, if we don't have it in the future, it will be nothing but good news for us.
Yeah, let's hope you don't have them, because it means you'd have had a very strong ending to 2025 here in Portimao and in Valencia. Thank you very much for the time being, Jan. We'll come on then, of course, to Pramac Yamaha rider Miguel Oliveira. Miguel, home races are always super special, but this one feels that little bit different because we know an exciting new journey awaits you in 2026. So what are the emotions like coming into this weekend, racing in front of your home crowd?
Yeah, special emotions. Obviously, every time I visit the track, there is some nostalgic about the win I got here in the first season. Obviously, every season you come in and you sort of dream of achieving the same, but every year there's a different challenge and a different difficulty, I would say. And this year is no different. Obviously, it's a major pleasure for me to come to in front of my home fans and race in MotoGP. For sure, is an extra boost for me coming as the only Portuguese rider on the grid. So definitely, I will give my best as always, but this one maybe a little bit extra.
There's the famous old saying in MotoGP, Miguel, never say never. Do you see this as the full closing of this chapter in your career, or do you still have ambitions one day maybe to return to MotoGP? Is there a part of you that still feels as excited as you are for this new adventure that there's maybe some unfinished business here?
Yeah, look, I think the phase for me now is to enjoy this weekend as best as possible, you know, and I leave the future always open. I definitely don't close the door on returning here as a full rider on the grid, but for the moment there is not that opportunity for me here, so what I need to do is to focus on what I actually can do for next season and for this weekend, and the future remains open, you know. I think every rider's ambition is to arrive to a competitive package that is able to win, as Johann said before. Also, when you see yourself in a position where you are fighting for something nicer, you are able always to give a little bit more, you know, and that's the little bit more I'm looking for, and definitely I can find it on a home GP.
And we can't let you go without talking about that unbelievable day right here 5 years ago in 2020, the first Portuguese rider in history to win in MotoGP. You've had so many great moments in your career, Miguel. Yeah. One of only a few riders that's won races in Moto3, Moto2 and in MotoGP. Two of them are sat alongside you as well. Is that day here 5 years ago, when you look back, the best moment of your career?
It's definitely one of the best moments because I didn't get much wins in MotoGP. I would say only 5, but only is a very relative term, as you can imagine in MotoGP. Especially nowadays, not easy to win a race. But it's one of the best moments of my career, definitely, to come here to Portugal. The return of MotoGP to Portugal and to be able to win it on the last race was definitely the highest moments of my career so far.
Miguel, we wish you the best here this weekend. We wish you the best in 2026 and beyond, and we hope maybe one day we'll see you back here in the paddock with us one day in the future. Have a great weekend, Miguel. Gentlemen, thanks to all three of you. Time now for questions from the floor before MotoGP Social. Thank you.
Here, Borja González Dazón, a question for Miguel. How tough has this year been to you to have to deal with the injury and also at the same time trying to fight to have a seat here in MotoGP? I don't know how hard has been this part of the season for you. Thank you.
It was a very humbling experience in every term of it, because nothing is for granted, and I came in with the prospects of a long-term partnership, knowing that for sure I would need some time and also the bike needs some time. And I was definitely, it caught me off guard in terms of this injury, because it took longer than we anticipated. It was not a quick fix injury that you can return a couple of weeks later. That delayed my getting to know the bike and fitting in and taking it to the limit. And the decisions forced me to be without a seat. But I don't think I should look at it with resentment or any kind of regret, because I know that I gave my best, and that's the feeling I need to end at the end of the day, is that I did the best possible to stay, and the best was not enough.
Obrigado.
Hi, Dimitris Diatsidis from Cosmote TV Greece. A question for Miguel and two questions for Johann. Miguel, you said to us in the past that you are helping also young Portuguese riders to go in the future. Right now, do you see anybody of them that you helped ready to step maybe in Rookies Cup, maybe in Moto3, or maybe in sport bike, where you will be also in the superbike?
Yeah, it's funny you asked that question. We have a small kid that has entered now in the Red Bull Rookies Cup. His name is Afonso Almeida. He's a young talent. He's also surrounded very well with his family, and I think he has the chance to make it. But it's not easy. You know, there's a lot of competition. He achieved a milestone in his career, which is to have the platform to shine in this paddock with Red Bull Rookies Cup, and who knows where he might end up in the future. And also, on the sports bike category, there will possibly be an interesting Portuguese rider, which is Tomás Alonso, which we also started him in when he was very young, and he raced for us in our team. So he's also a guy that I see in him a lot of potential.
Thank you. And Johann, in Barcelona test last year, you said to us that because Aleix it wasn't possible to speak, that his comments on the top speed of Honda were like it is way back of all the other bikes. And now we see you many times in the top of the seats of the top speed in some practices or races. What happened? How much more power now the engine has?
Well, it's true that in the past we had a lack of top speed and lack of acceleration that was very a part of the failure that we were living was this, no, the lack of performance in top speed and acceleration. We work a lot on that thing, not just on the top speed side, also on the torque delivery and how the engine was working. And from last year to this year, at the beginning of the year, I think is the biggest step we've done. No, at the beginning of the year, the bike was working a lot better than last year's. And then during the season, we were receiving some upgrades that the bike was able to work a little bit more, everything together, but working more on the details. But I will say that the biggest step we made was from last year to the beginning of this one.
And in this race, Romano will not be here, will be in Aragon. Testing what? An upgrade for the 26 bike or on 27?
You know, this is an information that I cannot give you because I don't know. Whatever I say is I lie because I don't know.
Hello, gentlemen. This is Frank Graying from Ziggo Sport. I have a question for all three of you. Matt just said that this is the penultimate race of the season, race number 21. This is the longest season we've ever had in MotoGP. If you compare yourself to the start of the season or maybe even the winter testing during Sepang, in what way do you feel different? I mean, do you, during the season, change your way of training, preparing for a race? Are you mentally more, let's say, tired than you were, let's say, 4 or 5 races ago? How difficult is it if you compare it to the start of the season?
I feel that I'm tired, this for sure, I'm tired. But especially after the Asian Tour, always it's difficult to come back to Europe and feel 100%, you know, on physically condition. Normally we have just Valencia, but this year will be more challenging because we have 40 Mile Valencia, so it will be important to be there, but yeah, after 20 races, the body starts to feel that pressure.
Yeah, I agree completely with Alex. No, it's normal that after not just the season itself, I think the travel, everything, the training, yeah, now starts everything to be heavier. But I think, well, it's normal. No, our calendar now is very tight, is very demanding. Also with now the schedule during the weekend, you cannot test, you have to go always 100%, and this is something that also at the end of the year you feel it.
Yeah, I mean, as everyone said here, we start to get to the end of it, and it wears you down a bit because of the intensity of the weekend. We go out in FP1 from the first lap on the fast lap. You know, we're not here testing how things are. We just go straight away to fast laps, and the intensity is quite high, and that takes a toll on us, even on decision making. You see, you know, the type of injuries that we're getting this season, and you know, the amount of riders that are not on the full grid, the amount of races that we don't have the full grid. So I think that's maybe some factor. Yeah.
Okay, I think the media are happy, so we'll just check, and we'll move on then now to MotoGP Social with my colleague, Mr. Kiko Giles.
Thank you, Matt. Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to MotoGP Social. We've had families visit before, but this weekend it's back to playing games. And I'm going to need some help with this one. I look particularly over to Miguel here. My English is pretty okay. I'll leave that open to discussion, though. And my Spanish is sufficient, I think. But my Portuguese is rather non-existent. So this week, we're going to be translating these Portuguese idioms into English. But we will have it with...
in English?
Yes, so we have to go back. But we will do it with multiple choice, as you will see when we start. My help is needed to read them out in Portuguese. So, as if by magic, Miguel, you are here. So if you could read them out for me so I don't butcher your rather nice language, that would be as brilliant as it is necessary. And I will do the English options as you see now. Go ahead, Miguel.
Okay, so first one reads, quem foi ao mar perdeu o lugar.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, you could.
Your options. If you leave, you lose your spot. B, if you fish in the sea, you bring the meal. And C, who went to the sea, lost the sea.
Esto sería un quien se fue a Sevilla perdió su silla.
Sí.
O lo mismo.
Do I need to play also?
I think we know who's going to win, but you can play along for fun. If we have any ideas,
This one was
C,
easier.
C.
Yeah.
If we can reveal the answer.
Yeah, because they speak Catalan, you know.
Okay.
And mar is.
We have
similar.
the answer there as A.
El mar.
So I don't know if we're right or if we're wrong, Miguel. It says A there.
If you leave, you lose your spot. Yeah, but who went to the sea lost the seat. That's the correct one.
Okay. Perfect. So
Well done.
really well there.
Whoa, wait. So you're ahead of the game and.
Wait.
No.
No, que está mal eso.
No, that one is wrong.
It's wrong.
Yeah, it's wrong.
If you lose...
The translate is the sea.
Yeah, the translation is who went to the sea lost the seat.
What it means is the A.
Idiom, I think the
Yeah.
A is the meaning.
Can
Move
I
on quickly before we get...
can I leave now? Can I leave?
You're safe, Miguel, don't
Okay.
worry. Take it away again.
Este es más difícil, ¿eh?
So second one reads primeiro estranhas, depois entranhas.
And your options are A, at first it's weird, then it infects you. B, at first you miss it, then you don't want it. Or C, at first it's strange, then you can't get enough. Perhaps like this game.
I'm afraid now. This is debatable, you know.
This one is more difficult, ¿eh? This one is more difficult.
They're all very...
¿Has copiado?
No,
No copies, ¿eh?
No.
No copies. Yo la sé.
Esto se ha reído cuando he hecho la C.
But I would go with the same, yeah.
Okay, good.
I will follow them just for them. If they get it wrong, they
Exactly,
Okay.
and you're all wrong together, but I can tell you that if we reveal the answer, you are all correct, so you all get a
Está
point
bien.
there.
Esta era complicada, ¿eh?
Right, number 3, let's have it.
Number 3 reads devagar se vai ao longe.
And your options are slowly one goes far, slow and steady wins the race, slow people travel long.
Esta no me la sé.
A ver.
Slow.
Pito, colorito.
Sí, claro. Devagar.
Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, that's
Es a good one, no? The B, no?
that's what your grandma says. You know that win but go slow, which is
Yo es que no sé. La B.
Sí.
sí.
Let's reveal the answer.
Es la A, qué feo.
¿Es la B?
¡Uy! Vale,
No.
It's correct. It's correct.
Que no.
Hey, this is not correct.
No,
It's correct.
It's correct. It's correct.
Who make it?
correct.
It's not correct.
No, seriously, this is not correct. Slowly one goes goes far, yeah. It's not anything about the race. No. Slowly, one goes far. Devagar se vai ao longe.
Everybody's a winner. We'll let you have the point. Okay? I think...
At the moment, I'm in front, no?
Yes.
No, I mean...
No, sí.
Well, you were asked about the Honda power improvements. That's why you're now
Okay,
top,
exactly.
I suppose. Moving on to 4, Miguel.
No, I don't read it anymore because you...
Miguel, don't make me do it.
Meteros
I will not be able to.
One of them reads it because...
Johann, as you're in front, take it away.
Meter os pés pelas maos.
Bravo.
La pronunciación no es
Very good,
fantástica. The pronunciation is not fantastic, but...
Your options are A, to mess things up, very on brand. B, to mix up your limbs. C, to put your feet through your hands.
Now, let me tell you, there is one of two that, like, two of them are actually correct.
Yes.
But one translates...
One is the literal
No, I won't tell you. But
A and C.
yeah, A and C are both of them are correct. But one translates it to what it actually means randomly, and the other one translates to the letter.
Okay.
And that's what you have done in the previous answer. I tried to give you the thing that it's
But we have to go
It's all my fault.
with the translation, right? We have to go for the...
For the meaning.
For the meaning.
Idiom.
For the meaning.
If it's meaning...
Let's reveal the answers. It is A. Miguel got that one.
Yeah, so, but you see, to put your feet through your hands, that's the exact
literal.
translation
The
of
literal
of the
translation.
phrase.
But now it's okay, no?
No.
Now it's okay.
I don't know.
Like before?
Apparently, yes, but...
So still on the lead,
Don't-
Miguel,
don't
still
look
on
at me.
the lead.
Okay, I'm curious to see the other one. Quem não arrisca, não petisca.
Right, number 5.
Vale.
He's already beat me to it. So your answers are A, if you don't take risks, you don't
Get
get
snacks.
Snack.
You have to risk it to get the biscuit. C, whoever doesn't cross it won't fish it.
Two are correct. Again.
Generally speaking, I think that's
Just
where we're
one
going.
answer. Just one answer.
I would say 3 of them are correct.
The B is more like, is more beautiful, let's say. Yo
arriesgado.
también, va.
Que no arrisca, no pisca, no
Quem
petisca,
não arrisca,
tío.
não petisca. But, okay, yes, okay.
There we
B,
go.
B.
The answer is B. Now,
So a Spanish guy win the Portuguese one.
That's it.
dare I ask, did you enjoy that MotoGP social?
Yeah, but the A is the good translation of it. You know, if you don't risk it, you don't get snacks.
Thank you.
Don't take the winner. Don't announce the winner. No winners.
I think
No winners.
Yes, yes.
Of course, winners, always.
Joanne does get more points. Matt,
Okay.
take it away from me, please.
MotoGP social was the winner there. Was that Money Simon Crowbar deciding who was the winner at the end of that one? Gentlemen, thank you very much. You signed the boards. We can actually just stand for a photo, please, with the boards initially.
Con la...
Me da vergüenza de...
And then we'll get you to do one without the boards, guys, as well. Thank you very much. Okay, best luck to all three of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yo hago lo que me dice mi press officer.